Hello! I received too many queries about my hair to ignore, so today I invite you for a very nice, easy, gentle video about hair care and my hair transformation, because I don't know if you know, a few years ago my hair used to be in a terrible condition. Here you can see a few photos of how my hair used to look like in the past. It took me a little while to figure out what they like and what they don't like. Once I found out, kept the routine and stopped harming them, that's when they began looking quite alright. My hair are fine and delicate, but because I have quite a lot of them, it might not seem like. First and foremost, I ditched bleaching, coloring. I binned all hot irons, curlers. I invested in a good quality hair dryer. I made a point to go to the hairdresser regularly. It's important to note, if you have fine hair, it's better if you have a straight cut, because layers can make the ends to damage much faster. I do have layers now, but this is, well, little layers, you know, it only starts here. But that's only over the last few months. I wash my hair once or twice a week. When my hair were in a terrible state, one of the first things I started doing was started oiling them. But there is a very specific way of doing so, because oil is much better absorbed by the hair when they are wet. I would just almost wash my hands with water and comb them with my fingers from ear down, then take a teaspoon of oil, do something like this, and put them in the hair. Now the shampoo. The ingredient that I have to avoid like a fire, because it causes so much damage to my hair, is called SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. SLS is a very common ingredient, but its property is to strip off absolutely everything, which is fantastic if your hair are really dirty or needs a proper wash. But apart from stripping the bad stuff off, it also gets rid of the good stuff, which for my fine delicate hair meant they were terribly dry after this. My perfect shampoo that ticks all the boxes, it took me a long time to find it, is the shampoo from Body Shop. I have the volume 1 now, and actually this is my least favorite, because my hair tends to be a little bit more frizzy after this than after the other ones, but I run out of the other ones because I usually buy them in bulks on a sale. After shampoo I always use conditioner. At the moment my conditioners are Moroccanoil. That's one of my favorites. I keep rebuying it. Moroccanoil Repair. And at the moment I have this one, Hydrating Macadamia Oil Conditioner. It's getting empty. It's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it again, just because it's okay. I didn't fall in love with this. It's just alright. For the mask, which is my favorite bit, also took me so long to find out all the ingredients I need and the perfect mask. The perfect mask is as a base. I use a Polish brand called Biovax. In the range they have a few different types of this mask. They keep adding new ones, which is absolutely great because I keep buying more and more. They have very natural ingredients, paraben and SLS free. Very good for you. It's perfect for base. To this I've read all about what your hair is actually made of, and I normally add 3 separate ingredients to it. First one is vitamin B3, which I unfortunately don't have at the moment because I ran out. Second one is niacin. I'm also running low, I'm gonna have to repurchase it. And the third one is Urea. Urea is very moisturizing. To that mixture I also add a little bit of this anti-freeze conditioner by Redken. This is actually for those with curly hair, but normally I mix this. I also have this one, use it sometimes. It's also Frizz this mist by Redken. I really like that brand, Redken. What I don't like about it is that it contains paraffin, which can stick to hair, and it can be very hard to remove. Again, please remember I use a very gentle shampoo, so I have to be careful on ingredients that stick to hair. That mask I apply after washing. If I have time, I keep it under like a cup and I heat it a little bit with the hair dryer. But that I only apply for everywhere else apart from on my head. For my head I have a very special mask that I discovered when I was in Poland years and years ago. That was when I first started bleaching the hair. They kept falling out. I went to a chemist shop and a woman told me that this is the mask designed by a man whose wife was on a chemotherapy because she had cancer. So in order to keep her hair on the head, he designed this mask. The woman told me if I use it, my hair will even start growing on my forehead. It says henna, but do not worry, it's not gonna color your hair. It's the plant extract rather than the coloring bit. It's transparent, so it's really not gonna color your hair. You will wonder why I'm contradicting myself, because one of the first ingredients on this mask is actually SLS. That very ingredient I told you that I'm not using for my hair in a shampoo. This is a mystery to me, to be honest. I don't know why my hair reacts to SLS in this mask really well, while they hate being washed with SLS on a regular basis. After the mask, when my hair are nice and clean, I protect the ends with the serum that has silicones. I am using again the Polish brand Biovax or Biovax. Silicone's role is to wrap your ends and protect them from the external forces. After washing, I only brush them with my fingers. When they are kind of brushed, I dry them with a hairdryer with a moderate heat, and I use just a round brush. I only dry the top here, you know, like that. I don't ever, well, I try to avoid drying my ends. Apart from it, I have 3 brushes, well, 2 brushes and a comb. This is just a normal Tangle Teezer. Be careful with this one as well if you have fine hair, because it can rip your ends. So I always brush my hair with fingers first before I ever put any hairbrush into them. This is a brush from Boar. I wouldn't brush all my hair with this because I don't think it's really good for that, but if I do like this, for example, and I have a lot of hair in the different directions, then I just smooth the top layer with this brush to create a nice silky shiny surface. And the third one is just a comb that I use to do my sinful activity, which is backcombing, because I like when they have volume here at the top. I know it's bad, but when the hair are healthy, I think that's one thing that you do not quite perfectly, it's alright. I also use hair mousse after washing. I forgot to mention it before. I have the Redken one, again, because I really like that brand. The item that I don't leave the house without is just a hair bubble. I also got into a habit of always tying my hair before going to sleep. When I go out, especially in the UK, it's really windy, really rainy. Anywhere when I'm outside, I always tie my hair. So I only put them down in nice warm places like home or at work or when I'm at my friends. Anytime, even when I go to the party, well, especially if I go for a special night, I always tie it, and just around the corner from the place that I'm supposed to be ready for, I make them loose. I think I covered the topic of my hair care pretty well. I will link you the products in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye bye.